Hey everyone, welcome back. Europe electric car sales report. 13.6% of all new cars are fully electric. Almost 15%. That's pretty good. So these are just fully electric cars. But if you include hybrid cars, it's probably more than 15, 17%. That's pretty damn impressive. So we're getting there. The market is transitioning. And that's what matters. New cars that are going out on the road, that they're increasingly becoming electric cars. This is a big thanks to Tesla as well. Now, it's not Tesla that I wanted to talk about this video. It's mostly Polestar. Our boy Polestar is on the list. So these are the top selling electric vehicles in Europe as of October 2022. And I was surprised. I thought it would all be Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. But it wasn't Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. It started with the VW ID4. Why am I laughing? I'm laughing because I don't see these. Well, okay, I see a couple of them, but I barely see them anywhere. There's also the VW ID3, Peugeot 208 EV, but most important, the Polestar 2 is on this list at number 9 at 3,885 deliveries in October. Now, the Volvo XC40 BEV, that stands at 8th on this group. You also have the Audi Q4 e-tron at 10th, sold less models than the Polestar 2. BMW i4 is a very nice vehicle. That's 12th. It sold over 3,351. But the vehicle I'm really looking for is at the Ioniq 5. I'm seeing Hyundai Kona and Hyundai Tucson, but I'm not seeing any Hyundai Ioniq 5. So that's interesting because they're rare, but I thought they would sell more. They have been picking up steam, especially in America, but it's a surprise. Now, Tesla on the group is way down. Check this out. The Model Y sold more than the Model 3. Similar numbers, though, but they're 15 and 16, respectively. So we will get into more information on this because I want to understand how VW is selling this much EV vehicles. Like, it's doing better than we expected, is it? Okay, maybe VW can survive the next decade of innovation in electric cars. This article I wanted to check out. Is Tesla dominance of electric vehicle coming to an end? Interesting question. Reason I wanted to talk about this is because we have a list of EVs, and of course, they are including the Polestar 2. So registered share in luxury EV market is 2% for Polestar. Now, I'm not sure if this is global market or if this is USA market alone, but nevertheless, you can see Tesla still has a big hold over the market. Registered share in the EV market, just normal EV market, it ranges. Tesla has 65% control in that market. But in luxury specific market, Tesla dominates, and that's shocking. Why is it shocking? Because we got Mercedes, who's making an electric car. We got BMW. We got Polestar, who's coming out with many luxury electric cars. We got Volvo coming out with electric cars that are luxurious. Audi. These companies are luxurious focused companies. They're European companies. And because they're building so much electric cars, I thought they would dominate the luxury market before dominating the normal market. It turns out it's the other way around. Now let's take a look at the other thing. Registered share in non-luxurious EV market. The strange thing is that I'm not seeing Tesla. Well, it says 525,000 new EV registered so far this year. Tesla still dominates 65% share, down from 79% share in 2020 and dropped to 20% by 2025. Interesting. Could drop to 20% by 2025. I don't know about that. 2025 is 3 years away. The rest of the EV market will not catch up by then. Tesla will still be holding on to at least 50% of the market. And while Tesla is building over 1.5 million vehicles this year, the rest of the market is still playing catch up. In 3 years, by 2025, there's not much going to change. Tesla will be making 2 million to 3 million vehicles a year, while other manufacturers are still trying to catch up. By the end of this decade, Tesla will probably be making, I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla is making 10 million vehicles a year by the end of this decade. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. We're going into year 2023 next year. I would not be surprised. Tesla has, 8 years to make 10 million vehicles a year. They're already making 1.5 million a year. That's definitely possible, bro. And if they did do that, what would their market shares be? Like, oh my goodness. in the general market? Would it still be above 50%, 40%? By then, a lot of the market will catch up. Volvo will catch up. VW will catch up. So much of the market will catch up. They will, but it's just so interesting to see. I mean, truly, truly, truly interesting to see. Not to mention, Tesla is still planning on bringing out new models. They're focusing on the Tesla semi-truck right now. The next one they'll be focusing on is the Tesla Cybertruck. After that, they'll be focusing on the Tesla Roadster. Now, how long do we have until Polestar Roadster hit the road? Well, we've got 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. We've got 4 years until the Polestar Roadster hit the road. Now, about the Tesla Roadster. Well, next year, Tesla will be focusing more on the Cybertruck. And the year after that, 2024, they could be focusing more on the Roadster. So we could be seeing the Roadster late 2024 or early 2025. Tesla could bring their Roadster to the road faster than Polestar. Let's be honest. Yeah, in all honesty, ideally, we would love to see the Polestar Roadster on the road before the Tesla one. But it's going to take Polestar another 4 years. It's going to take Tesla another 2 to 3 years. On the off chance that it does take Tesla 4 years or 5 years to bring this car, there will be serious questions. Right now, Tesla is working on bringing the Cybertruck to market and then the Roadster. They understand that the Cybertruck will have a much bigger market than the Tesla Roadster, so they'll probably prioritize the Cybertruck. For now, they'll prioritize the Cybertruck. The reason why they're starting with the Semi, however, is because they really want to get into the industrial market. No one else is dominating the industrial market with EV electric trucks. There is a few electric trucks out there, but they're not dominant. They're few and thin. Tesla, on the other hand, just completed 500 miles on a single charge. Trucks, they actually make up a minute, small percentage of vehicles that are sold on the road. However, they contribute to about 15 to 20% of emissions in the environment. That's why Tesla wants to innovate in this area, which will push other companies to innovate in this area. But keenly, in my opinion, out of all the vehicles that are the most difficult to build for Tesla right now, it's probably the semi-truck. After semi-truck, Cybertruck, and the Roadster, the semi-truck is probably the most difficult, if I'm being completely honest. And if I'm being even more honest, it does feel confusing because the Tesla Roadster is supposed to complete up to 250 miles an hour on an incredibly amount of charge at regular speeds, but grace engineering as well. So you would think that the Roadster would be the most difficult, but I actually think it's the Semi because it's more industrial. It'll be carrying weights, heavy loads, heavy weights. It'll be dealing with cold conditions. Those trucks are going to be put through everything, the harshest of all environments. So it only makes sense that they start developing this vehicle as early as possible. 5 years from now, the semi-truck will be much more advanced than anything any other investor or company could put on the road. Tesla will be far ahead in this innovation area, and they might just dominate the space if we're not careful. They might just dominate it all. So I do believe it's the most difficult vehicle to really perfect. So that's why they want to start on producing it as soon as possible. Because the Cybertruck is much easier to produce. The panels are all flat. The vehicle is so simple. It's using Tesla motors that they already have. Tesla battery technology they already have. That vehicle is simple. That vehicle is already made. It just needs to be ironed out. It's just a few areas that need to be fixed out. Trust me when I say this, the semi-truck is the most difficult thing, and that's why Tesla wants to get a big advantage in this area. And they understand that other people will be creating electric roadster. Like, I think there's a Rimac electric roadster or electric supercar, but that vehicle is incredibly rare. So Tesla understands that it's going to be 3, 4, 5 years before there is many electric roadster on the road, even from Audi. What about an Audi Roadster that is like a replacement to the Audi R8, but a complete electric version? What about the Porsche 911? Porsche is going to make an electric version of all of these cars. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of roadsters, but we're still 4, 5, 6 years away from that. And Tesla understands that. So that's why they're taking their time. They can ease into the market because they're so ahead on their technology, they don't have to worry. And the Cybertruck is the next focus because that thing has so much orders and it's going to sell so much. and it's way cheaper than the Roadster as well. Not to mention, the building that vehicle will be incredibly cheap and easy for a Tesla compared to building their other vehicles. So it makes complete sense what they're doing. But that is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.